Okay, so what happens during the audit? Like I mentioned, depending on the type of audit, depending on how big your farm is, the audit might take a half a day. If it's a harmonized audit, it's almost always going to take a day, no matter how big your farm is. Or if you have several different farms, it might take a few days. Essentially, during the audit, the auditor shows up. The first thing they usually ask to do is look at the paperwork. You'll notice that's a big part of food safety is the paperwork. So oftentimes, I try to get farmers to have everything written, included in a little binder, because you're paying the auditor by the hour, so the faster you can get them through your paperwork and out the door is less money that you have to pay. So usually people will leave it pretty organized. They'll organize it by section. So the auditor will read through all their plan, look at their risk assessment, sort of check off everything as they read through it, look through all the logs, all of the record keeping. They'll usually ask to see pesticide records, and then they will essentially just walk around your farm. They'll usually ask you to hop in the pickup or so, drive around the perimeter of the farm, look at adjacent land and see what it looks like. They'll watch workers harvest the crop, watch the packing line work. Essentially every single part of your farm they'll look at. And it always amazes me how long these audits can take and how in detail they look at everything.